Some patients stay in your memory because of what they taught you. Others stay because of what they left behind in silence. And then there are a few who leave you with their last words. Her name was Amina, late 60s, breast cancer stage 4. The disease had spread, lungs, liver, bones. She had come in with shortness of breath and confusion. Her vitals were crashing. By the time we moved her to the emergency department's critical zone, we knew this was the end. Her family was delayed in traffic. Her daughter, who had been her caregiver for years, kept calling, "Tell her I'm coming. Please keep her awake." But there was no time. Amina was fading, consciousness slipping, breathing shallow. She was on oxygen, cold hands trembling under the thin hospital blanket. I stayed by her side, one hand checking her pulse, the other gently resting on hers. Her eyes met mine, clouded, tired, but clear for one last second. She whispered, "Is it okay if I go now?" My throat closed. I held her hand tighter and nodded gently, tears in my eyes. I said, "You're not alone." She smiled, just barely, and said, "You're kind, like my daughter. Tell her I love her. Tell her I wasn't afraid." And then, her hand loosened, her eyes closed, and the monitor went still. I stood there, her hand still in mine, frozen by the weight of what she had just given me. She didn't die surrounded by family, prayers, or last embraces. She died with a strange me, a nurse, someone just doing their job. But in her last breath, she trusted me with something sacred, her love for her daughter, her final peace, and her last words. I walked out of the bay slowly, met the daughter in the hallway, and told her what her mother had said. She broke. She hugged me like I was the only thing left of her mother. And in that moment, I realized I hadn't just been there to give medicine, monitor vitals, or document death. I had been a witness, a bridge, a human being at the edge of life, learning lessons for healthcare workers. 1. Never underestimate the impact of your presence. Sometimes being there is the most powerful care you can give. 2. Your hands may not always heal, but they can hold, comfort, and carry final moments with dignity. 3. We don't just serve the living, we serve the dying too. Be present, be human. Learning lessons for medical and nursing students. 1. Technical skills matter, but emotional presence matters more when there's nothing left to fix. 2. Learn how to sit with silence, with grief, with death. These are as much a part of medicine as life-saving procedures. 3. Your compassion in a patient's final hour can become the most meaningful part of your entire shift. Learning lessons for the public. 1. Nurses and doctors often stand in when loved ones can't. We carry final messages, final touches, final peace. 2. Dying with dignity isn't always about a cure, it's about comfort, presence, and love in the last breath. 3. Be kind to healthcare workers. They witness the most human moments you'll never see. Closing reflection. Amina didn't ask me for medicine or miracles, only permission to let go. In that moment, I learned that sometimes our greatest role is not to fight death, but to soften it, to be the bridge when family can't arrive in time. Her last words weren't mine to keep. They were a gift to her daughter and a reminder to me. Presence is medicine too. This is Silent Scrubs, where every story carries a lesson for healthcare workers, students, and the public. If this story touched you, subscribe and walk with me through the unseen truths of hospital life.